All I know, as soon as I took that Malteser and I was about to hold it like this, my ear twisted like that. I was like, ah! Hey guys, it's me VB. Welcome back to my channel to the subscribers out there. But if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about funny things Nigerian parents / adults do. Nigerian parents, I need everyone in the world to understand that they are dramatic as fuck. Nigerian parents, they can't help it. They are dramatic. It's like in their bloodline to be dramatic. I think Nigerian parents should have more YouTube channels because you'll find it very funny. If you've ever watched any Nollywood films, you will see the drama that is too much. That's why they're flashy, because they want to show drama in what they wear. They just don't know how to do things small. You need to see a Nigerian, oh my days, you need to go to a Nigerian church. If you think you've seen drama, go to a Nigerian church and you will know what drama is. Just let them dance to praise and worship. And you'll see them salsering, do robot backslide, they do everything. I need you guys to all understand that Nigerian parents are dramatic. Number one, age. Age in Nigeria with Nigerian parents, it all means respect. Like, even if you have a brother that's a year older than you, you have to show him respect. And sometimes, in most cases, age also means you're right. Like if I'm older than you and I've said something, corrected you, I'm supposed to be the right one. You're supposed to be the one that's like, okay, I apologize, you're right. When they're old enough to even be like your mum, you call them mummy. They have no connection to you. Like they're not in your bloodline, but you have to call them mummy. You have to call them mummy. And if they're just old enough to be like a sissy, like an auntie to you, you call them auntie. Like they don't play with age. With Nigerian parents, once you get to the age of talking and walking, you have now become their messenger in the house. Like, oh yeah, go and call me Ibukun. Like, Ibukun, mommy wants you. You go back downstairs. Oh yeah, go and get me that basket. You get the basket. Oh yeah, go upstairs. It's like non-stop. It's non-stop. Like you are Mrs. Helper. You've now become an extra limb to help them out. Bolale! Mommy, give me the remote. Get used to that, cause it's not gonna get used to that. That shit used to piss me off when I was young, you know. Give me the remote. You call me from upstairs, and the remote is right beside you. You called me to come and get that remote to give to your hand. Come on now, that is laziness. That is laziness. We don't do that here. We are in Britain. Speaking of Britain as well, yeah, like a lot of like Nigerian parents, yeah, if you're born in Britain and a Nigerian parent or a Nigerian auntie comes from Nigeria to come and visit you, oh my gosh, they already think you don't have no manners because you're born in Britain. But I'm a British, yeah. Anyway, well, how can I expect you to show me manners and respect when you are born in Britain? They legit think the British air has diluted culture away from you. Like obviously, let's keep it real. When you're born in Britain, America, somewhere else other than where you originate from, you are going to be a bit different. You're going to be a bit different. But in their head, automatically they think, that's it, I will have no manners. And I'm like, where? My mom brought me up well, like I do have manners. I do know the repercussions of not having manners. Another thing about Nigerian parents, they hold on to shit. OMG. And when they hold on to that, they're not just gonna hold on to it themselves. They're gonna call their aunties, your aunties, their sisters, their brothers. Everyone is gonna know about the shit you did. Like, I know they definitely believe a whole village, it takes a village to raise a child, but sometimes keep the rubbish in the house. Like I just made one mistake. Like, please, don't tell auntie. It's gonna fuck up my Christmas presents. Another funny thing about Nigerian parents is like, oh, once you get old enough, it's you fend for yourself. You do your own food, you sort yourself out, you iron, you wash, you do everything. Like you sort yourself out, yeah? I remember when I was like 5, 6, and I was so eager to wash plates. I was like, I wanna wash plates, I wanna wash my bowl. When my mom finally gave me the chance to wash my bowl, I have not changed, I have not turned back. I have been washing bowls since. And I know if my little brother watches this, he's gonna be like, you don't come to the house and wash bowls no more. It's your job now. But yeah, once you're old enough to fend for yourself, you will fend for yourself. I remember being in year 9 and I used to iron my uniform, my sister's uniform, and my younger brother's uniform. And I was like, you cannot kill me. I'm not wearing most of the clothes I'm ironing. And like, I will have to iron the whole uniform for the whole week. Like some of my friends as well, like they'll be like, when I was in year 9, they'll be like, my mom did my laundry, my mom did my ironing, my mom did this. No, my mom cleaned my room. I said, huh? Your mom cleans your room? Your mom does your laundry? Your nan does what? Wow, I got cheated. No, I love my mom. I love my mom. This is coming out wrong. Another thing that I find funny about Nigerian parents is you better not dare chat back to them. Don't you dare. Obviously, when you get to a certain age, you can chat back, but you should always remember the age thing I said earlier. But when you get to a certain age, you can chat back a little bit. Depends on your relationship with your parents. But don't you dare chat back if you're younger. Like, don't you dare, until you're like 20, don't you dare chat back to your parents, you know, because even if they're wrong, they're still right. And once you chat back, you made them more right. And the venom that will come out of their mouths. Like when people are like, no, shut up, mom. Leave me alone, mom. In what world? In what world? In which century? Which decade? How would I ever even survive that night if I ever chat back to my mom like that? Like, leave me alone, mom. I'm going into my room. She'd be like, that room that I paid for. Your room is outside. Go and sit down. You need air to go to your brain because you're not making sense. Go and sit outside. One thing I find extremely hilarious about African parents, Nigerian parents, and Nigerian aunties and uncles and all of that, they get, especially in the UK, they get very intimidated by your Englishes. And I said that on purpose, guys, so don't judge me. But when you offer grammar, when you give them that grammar and you proper talk to them like with this accent, with this British accent, oh, you confuse them. Okay, the next one is actually, I find it funny now. Not funny when I was younger, but why are they always shouting? Riddle me that. I need them. You know what, actually, I used to always think, why are they always shouting? Why are they always shouting? Like, you come across aggressive by accident. Like, why are you shouting? I'm in the same room as you. Why? Inside voices, guys. Inside voices. Come on. When I finally got to Nigeria, I believe God gave me the answer to that question. Why are they always shouting? And I feel like they are so used to the hustle and bustle of Nigeria, because Nigeria is not a quiet country at all. There's so many people that live in Nigeria. And the noise starts from, when did it start? Because that irritated me. The noise started from around 5. Noise starts from 5 in Nigeria, so be prepared if you ever go in. Noise starts from there. Especially in Lagos, noise starts from then. And I was like, okay. Then, like, you got the noise of the people on the street, you got the noise of the cars, you got the noise of the generator, you got the noise of the fan, and then you got the noise of anything that's entertaining you, music or television, if you have it on. You got the noise of the cooker, you got the noise of this. So I don't blame them for shouting, because if you layer it up, you gotta shout, man. You gotta shout. But sometimes, guys, just lower your tone. Lower your tone, the message will be clearer. I'm telling you, this is for free. This is free advice. Take it. Oh yeah, take it. Oh, okay. Nigerian aunties. Let me talk about it, because we all know it. Nigerian aunties, they don't mind their business. I'm sorry. And I'm not talking about the ones that related to you. There's a lot of Nigerian aunties out there that don't mind their damn business. And I don't understand it. And the reason why I'm even talking about this is because this one is burning my soul. This one is burning me. The reason why I say it's burning me because my man did this. Calm down, V. The reason why it's burning me is because I remember when I was in church one time, and I won't say which church, but it's not the church I go to now. I remember when I was in church one time and two aunties that are not related to me, guys. They came to me, and then one auntie said to the other auntie, I was 24. I was finishing my degree, yeah. Came to the other auntie, was like, pray for her. She hasn't got a husband, pray for her. But neither do you. I don't mean it like that, but what is it? It's not your business. Like, you don't even know how I feel about it. And you're now coming to me like it's now your problem. It's your burden. You can't sleep at night because I don't have a husband. Is that your problem? I beg, come out my face. I ain't playing them games. I remember like when uncle said to me, but I don't understand. You've gone to uni. Uni is when you find the man you love. In what? In a Disney movie? in Teen Beach Movie. Moving on from that, yeah, so we've spoken about them not minding their business. Now me not being married at the moment was their burden, eh? Okay, marriage to Nigerian parents is the ultimate goal. Are we in the Stone Age? Like, what are we doing? But I find it funny. I find it funny because it's sweet. It's out of love. They want to see you in love. But it's like you can get a degree, you can be a billionaire, you can own your own house, you can own properties, and they'll still say, but you're not married. She can have everything, but she's not married. Look at her. That's why she's like that. That's why she's such a mean woman, because she's not married. Like, that's why I want you to get married. Come on. Come on, let's pray. Nigerian parents, they don't care about you looking cool in front of your school friends. They don't care. I remember when I was in year 6. And my mom specifically told me, she said, Vanessa, don't take anything from anyone. Don't eat anything from anyone. If you need anything, you come to me. I respect it. It's like, I feel like God really wanted to test me that day, because she told me the Sunday, and on Monday I went to school and she brought me to my line. And I went to my line and a boy was having Maltesers. And he was like, do you want one? I am not lying, guys. I will not lie. God knows. He gave me the Malteser. I took it because I didn't know how to say no. I'm too nice like that. I didn't want to say no, yeah? And I was like, okay, so I took the Malteser. I'm not lying to you. I was going to put it on the floor when he wasn't looking. But my ninja mother came to my ear and twisted it before I even got to hold it and let it go. All I know, as soon as I took that Malteser and I was about to hold it like this, my ear twisted like that. I was like, ah! I tell you this for free. With Nigerian parents, be good at maths. Don't let them ever call you 3 times. If they call you 3 times, it's a wrap for yourself. I'm warning you. Another thing I love about Nigerians, Africans, the sound effects. Now wow. Wow. Chai. All of that all mean different things, honey. They all mean different things. And if they ever have to put their hands on their head, you know you're done. You're done, finito. You see how when you have an alarm for a reminder and an alarm to wake you up, those are like them sounds there. There's one that lets you know you're about to get your ass whooped. There's one that's telling you don't test me. There's one that's saying wow, like wow. But it is turned into like a cheap film where kapow, Batman, whoop, boom, kaboom. The last thing I do want to say, and it's not even what I find funny about Nigerian parents, it's something that I actually admire the most. I'm going to end it off on a very sweet note, is prayer is the key. With all of them, prayer is the key. Whether you're Muslim or you are Christian, prayer is the key to all of them. Remember I said something like, oh, pray for her because you don't have a husband. Like, prayer is literally the key. They don't care. Anything that you're going through, prayer is the key. And I do want to end it off on a good joke. I'm not going to say who, but I remember when Foxes just started to first come out, yeah? And if this person watches, they're going to laugh. When Foxes first came out, and you know how Foxes make that noise at night, like, all of that, yeah? They make that noise. And I remember this person waking up and hearing that, and they were like, called a prophet in Nigeria, was like, prophet, there's this noise. And the prophet was like, you know what, it's the enemy. Pray. Do you know what's funny? Because when you're thinking about this story, you're gonna be like, okay, so what happened night 2 when they hear the Foxes again? And then when the person carried on hearing Foxes every other night, they realized, oh, it ain't no enemies like that. They're just Foxes. But I hope you like this video. Drop a comment down below, like this video, subscribe, give it a big fat thumbs up. Give it a big fat thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Do not forget to follow my Instagram. I really appreciate that. You'll see more stories there and other looks that I don't do a video for, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.